hidden in darkness, raised in secret, destined to challenge the king of the universe. Zeus's journey didn't begin with thunder. It began with a plan. What does it take to overthrow a tyrant who devours his own children just to keep his throne? We often picture Zeus as the mighty king of Olympus, hurling lightning bolts from the clouds, but that image is just the final chapter of a much longer, more arduous story. The true strength of Zeus isn't in his thunder. It's in his silent, calculated journey to power. His victory wasn't a matter of brute force alone. It was born from patience, cunning strategy, and the wisdom to build alliances capable of not only winning a war, but also saving the world. To understand Zeus's rise, we first need to look at the world he was born into. It was a cosmos ruled by the Titan king, Cronus. After violently overthrowing his own father, Uranus, Cronus presided over a so-called Golden Age, an era remembered as a time of bliss. But beneath this peace lurked dark fears. Cronus was haunted by a prophecy. One day his own children would overthrow him, just as he had dethroned his own father Uranus. That fear twisted his rule into tyranny. The Titan swallowed each of his children as soon as they were born: Hestia, Demeter, Hera, Hades, and Poseidon, imprisoned within his own body. His reign, which started as a liberation, became a nightmare of paranoia and darkness. Meanwhile, his wife Rhea, heartbroken and desperate, refused to let her sixth child suffer the same fate. On the advice of her parents, Gaia and Uranus, she fled to a remote cave on Crete and gave birth to Zeus in absolute secrecy, a hidden promise of hope. Rhea returned to Cronus with a stone wrapped in swaddling. Blinded by paranoia, he swallowed it without suspecting the truth. Meanwhile, Zeus grew up, nurtured and protected on Crete by nymphs and the wise goat Amalthea. His early years were filled with cautious training, kept hidden from Cronus. The clash of shields and the shouts of the warrior Curetes echoed around him, masking his cries and creating a tumultuous environment. It was here that Zeus learned patience, resilience, and keen observation, skills that would shape his future leadership. As Zeus grew older, he understood that attacking Cronus directly would be suicide. Instead, he devised a subtle, strategic plan. He sought out the Titan goddess Metis, the embodiment of cunning wisdom. Together, they plotted. Disguised and patient, Zeus became a cupbearer in his father's court, serving the very being who had tried to erase him. Waiting for the perfect moment, Zeus used a powerful, cunning trick. He poured a potion into Cronus's cup, a potion that made him violently vomit out his swallowed children. In one swift, brilliant move, Zeus freed his siblings, emerging as fully grown gods, ready to fight. He had not only saved his family, but also forged the core of his future alliance. The next challenge was the Titanomachy, the war against the Titans. It lasted 10 brutal years, with cosmic battles shaking the heavens and earth. The Titans were fierce, hurling mountains and sea monsters at the young gods. Guided by the prophecy of Gaia, Zeus understood that to defeat the Titans, he needed stronger allies, specifically the Cyclopes and Hecatonchires, imprisoned in Tartarus, the deepest part of the underworld. Without hesitation, he journeyed into the darkness, shattered their chains, and earned their loyalty. The Cyclopes forged legendary weapons: Zeus's thunderbolt, Poseidon's trident, and Hades's helm of invisibility. The Hecatonchires hurled hundreds of boulders with fury. With the combined might of the gods and their monstrous allies, the Titans were finally defeated. But victory alone wasn't enough. Zeus understood that true leadership meant balance, not tyranny. He divided the cosmos among his brothers, a revolutionary act of shared power. Zeus took the sky, becoming king of the gods. Poseidon claimed the seas. Hades ruled the underworld. This division established a new order, based on collaboration, not dominance. Most Titans were imprisoned in Tartarus, but the great Atlas was condemned to bear the heavens forever, a reminder of the cost of rebellion. Zeus's story teaches us a vital truth. True strength isn't about dominating others or hoarding power. It's about building a stable, balanced world through wisdom, patience, and collaboration. This journey from a hidden child to the ruler of the universe is more than myth. It's a timeless lesson for all of us. Our greatest limitations, fear, loneliness, even perceived weaknesses, can become our greatest strengths if we approach them with patience and insight. So ask yourself, what obstacles are holding you back today, and how can you turn them into your stepping stones? Remember, your throne, your success, is within reach. But, like Zeus, achieving greatness requires more than just ambition. It demands a commitment to patience, to wait for the right moment, wisdom, to see opportunities others overlook, courage, to turn obstacles into stepping stones. Together, these qualities form the foundation of true leadership and growth. When you master patience, insight, and bravery, you don't just chase success, you build it. Greatness begins when you choose progress over fear. Thanks for watching. For more messages from the past, be sure to like and subscribe. Your journey to greatness starts now.